aka the Cyber Abolitionist, also videoyourbiz.com. And what we want to do right now is take you into part 2 of a case study that we've been working on the last day or so, and show you what some of our results have been. As you know, if you have watched part 1 of this video, we recently acquired a client who we basically were doing some search engine optimization work with and working on expanding their web presence. That means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but basically phase 1 of what we've been doing is we have been using social media. We've been using the power of social media to get started with that. And so the first thing that I always like to do is start with videos. And so what we did in the last video, just to recap in case you did not see it, you can go back and watch it. We actually did some searches in Google of what their current rankings were, positions were, and they were virtually non-existent, to be honest, in terms of where they ranked in relation to their peers or competitors. And so the first thing I want to do again is show you the date, because that's what we did. And I guess we did this yesterday, but I want to show you the date. It is now Friday. It's 11:20 p.m. Eastern. So it's been, I'd say 24 hours, a little more than 24 hours. 10:23 my time, Central Standard Time, but wanted to impress that upon you so that you really get a feel for what's happening in real time. So, as you know, this particular client is a contractor in New Orleans that insulates. So they use spray foam insulation, polyurethane spray foam insulation. It's a green product, and as we're all talking about renewable energy and renewable resources, it's definitely something that we all need to be educated more on. So what a great way to do that than with videos. So we did some searches, and I'm just going to kind of pull up some of these searches. I've done some searches as well, and wanted to share those with you, share the results with you. The first result I want to show you is the biggie, and that is New Orleans insulation foam. And that's probably what a lot of people are going to be looking for and looking at when they come into the search engines, if they're looking for someone who in fact does that in New Orleans. So the first thing you notice again is the local search with the maps, Google Maps, and you notice again one of the major players here. And you know, again, as I say, it's well deserved. I think they've been I'm sure they've had their website since 2005, because that was after Katrina, and part of the history behind this company I know personally about this company is they kind of started business in 2005, so it makes sense that they are the major player doing their homework. But as we continue down, there are some new listings here. And again, I want to remind you, these listings are in the first page of the search engines, so they did not, my client did not, is just starting with a website. So how do you get exposure? How do you bring traffic to your website? You do videos, you do other things that are going to attract people. You go where people are and you attract them to your site. So that's what we did, uploading videos. And here are 2 of them that appear now on the first page of Google. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's always going to be the case. They're always going to be on the first page. You have to do some work to promote these videos, but just looking at this, comparing it apples to apples, this is something overnight that happened. And again, this is confirming the date. This is another video, March 27th, 2009, and we started this March 26th. Now, it did take time to shoot the videos, to edit them, to get them to where we wanted them to upload. But after that part is done, we've got these videos that, there were one-time work, one-time efforts that are hopefully going to have lasting results. Now, the other thing to make notice of and mention of is, you could create a 10-second video. The videos that I create are of a high quality, you know, the team that I work with, we're going to produce videos that are of a high quality. However, because we want people to look at the video and then take action. We don't want them to just look at a few seconds of the video and click away somewhere else. So we want to make sure that the video itself has good content. So, okay, this was our first search. And just in this one keyword term, New Orleans insulating foam, you'll see that we didn't have to use Google AdWords at all, and we didn't have to, we didn't even have to rank with our website. But because of the work that we've done, we essentially have 3 places on the first page. And the thing is, if you think about it in terms of real estate, the biggest player only has 1. So which would you rather? Would you rather 3 positions, or would you rather 1? Just probability standpoint, if you look at typically on a web page, there are 10 listings. So, roughly we have essentially garnered 30% of this niche market in just 24 hours. So we're going to go to another search. And again, I'm just basing this on some searches we did earlier. New Orleans spray foam. Let's just say review. Some people do want reviews. They want to know what's happening. They want to know what people are saying about a particular contractor. So, of course, we get testimonies. Now, the first 3, we can't do anything about those. But as we move down, what you see is we are, again, ranking on top of one of the major players, and we've already got a testimony that's circulating around the internet about this particular business. Okay, let's do another search. We're going to say spray foam contractor. And again, we don't know, people type in new things in the search engines that have never been typed in before. So we base our keywords on what we know the average person is looking for, and then we optimize around what people could be looking for. So someone who could be a detailed searcher could say New Orleans spray foam contractor review. Having said that, what comes up, we've got 2 of our videos already, the first 2 positions. And again, this is going to fluctuate in the search engines. It may fluctuate depending on when you watch this video, but the idea is to get as much real estate as you can by going to these different sites and uploading your videos or your content and attracting more attention from where people are. So you meet people where they are instead of trying to pull them into where you are. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 so far. And this is even different from when I did a search a few minutes ago, to be quite honest with you. So we've got 1, 2 up top, here and here. And now we've got another one right here. So that's 3 out of 10 positions already. And again, 4. So this is from some tags that we used. And again, we're not even actually done in terms of what we could do and what we'd like to do. But just as an initial start, things are only going to get better, because as people start to actually use these videos on, say, websites or blogs, that's going to help with the search engine ranking of these videos. They're going to be given more importance because people are talking about them. So that's pretty good for, not using any not using any AdWords. We've managed to get 4 out of 10 spots on the first page for that particular keyword. And again, it may not be a keyword that people do a whole lot of searching for, but it says a lot for what we're trying to accomplish. And all you need is 1 return. If you get 1 customer as a result of having 4 different listings indexed, I mean, what is that for your particular business? If you think about what your rates are, what you charge, your profit margin, wouldn't it be worth it to at least garner 1 client or 1 client a month for your particular keyword terms, which is a big part of what we do and what we research and strategize and consult with you, the client, about. So let's do another popular key term. I think would be a popular key term, and that's New Orleans insulation contractor. Let's see what we've got. So once again, this is a really popular term, and you've got all of these. You've got all the players who've actually caught on to Google's map and Google local search. But what happens when you get out of that? If you don't want to, you don't know who to call. So I'm just investigating right now. I'm doing my research. So I don't really know who to call. I'm asking people who've gotten their homes insulated. I'm doing some due diligence myself. But then what happens? Where do I go from there? Well, I'm probably going to look down here in the rest of the search engine area. And you know what I'm going to see? And you know what I see that may get my attention? I'm going to see videos. And I see these thumbnails of the videos, so I'm more likely to actually go in, if it's a well done video, and actually play it. So this is what's going to happen and can happen for you in your particular niche or business or venture, is you're actually going to stand out and stand away from the crowd just by doing something like this, having video, which is at least 50% of the content that people are watching and consuming online right now. So that's actually a big deal. So let's do another key search, and we're gonna I think we're gonna end this particular session. Now, one thing that we did a couple niche words, and one of them was the EcoGuard spray foam insulation, because that's what this particular company is known for and is niching itself with. And as you can see, their website comes up, EnviroGreen Insulation. But what also comes up is some interesting things that we uploaded, quite a few here. Why are we different? So that gets cross-pollinated into the mix. We also get what to ask for, what to ask your foam insulator. And we also get the flame retardant test, which is actually about the EcoGuard. So we had it in the text of the video. It's something that you should make sure, whatever those keywords that you're trying to rank for, they should be in the description of your video. So we're doing better than I even could hope for just 24 hours later. And the key now is to actually kind of maintain that positioning, or do what we can to improve, promote those videos, and take it a step further to get more attention to this website and for this particular client. So this works in any particular niche or any particular business, nonprofit, even if it's an event, something you're trying to promote. If you have a couple months lead time, there's nothing that says you can't use something like this to actually go about promoting your event to make it more successful, maybe to sell more tickets, sell more advertising, or raise more money, because the more buzz that you have, the more exposure that attracts people. So give us a call. Look us up at videoyourbiz.com, where you'll find some case studies such as these that you can actually go in and review and download if you want to take them with you on your MP3 player, where we're actually showing you some other case studies where we've worked with other clients and had the same kind of results. So I invite you to contact us, videoyourbiz.com. And once again, I'm Monica Dillon, and your new media specialist consultant, and looking forward to seeing you and working with you soon. Take real good care, and here's to your success.